Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live stream watch along. This is the second one for the year when it comes to the Bundesliga. I'm the host of the RBL Talk podcast, Justin Crozer. Let me know if you can hear me okay. It's currently 10 minutes before kickoff, and we will be going through the team lineups and everything like that shortly. If you are watching this as well, you can comment along over on multiple platforms. We're currently live over on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Those are the three that you can comment along and get involved with the stream, and of course YouTube as well. Then you can also watch this live stream as well over on Instagram, over on Twitter or X, and a few other channels as well. Also, there is the Riverside, my host, as well. So everyone just trickling in, welcome to the stream this afternoon or this evening, depending on where you are watching this from. And we will make sure that we go through all the administration stuff shortly and go from there. Just got to make sure that we bring up the watch along for everyone. For those of you that don't know how this works, the way you do this is that you watch the game in the country that you are able to watch the Bundesliga from. This evening we will be, or this afternoon, we will be doing the watch along for Wolfsburg versus RB Leipzig, match day 5 of the Bundesliga. We'll also be doing some things as well throughout the show to celebrate 100 RBL Talk episodes as well. We've got a giveaway happening with that. The draw finishes in about 5 days' time. So if you want to get involved with that, make sure to stay tuned and we'll go through that as well. If you can hear me okay, let me know. I'm not using my normal audio setup today, so I'm not actually able to hear my voice through everyone. However, my sound seems to be working over on this end at the very least. If you would like to get involved with this stream as well, all you need to do is comment along wherever you are watching this, and we will highlight your comments through the stream. This stream is normally a pretty lax stream. We pretty much go about and talk about what we see out on the pitch. I normally go into it a bit more tactical, in depth as well, especially from what I can see with the way I go about things. It's always on a tactical perspective. For some reason, I've just lost my login here and we can just copy that there. Lost my login momentarily for the Bundesliga, which is never a good sign. And we will get this underway. So I also did a live stream a couple of weeks ago, actually. So we try and do these live streams at least once a month. And the last live stream was the 6-0 thrashing in match day 1. So hopefully we don't have as bad of a fixture. We've been on a winning streak since then. So hopefully we don't have these live streams being what do you call them? Like a bad thing, a bad omen or something like that. So we've got the lineups here, and we will have a quick look at that now. So I also did some new graphics as well. I do graphics now for these live streams, only on the live streams, as I'm unable to do it every single match week due to my personal commitments with work. So today we got, starting in goals, we've got Peter Galacci. We have a back four. We have on the left David Raum. Next to him, to his right, is Cristiano Lekeba. And then Willy Orban. And then you have Rydal Baku as the right back. This is actually an unchanged lineup from our previous game. It's actually good to see Asan Odrago again get a start in the 6-6 pivot. He did quite well when he played. And Christoph Baumgartner is playing as the middle of the midfield three. And then Nicholas Seibold on the left. Player watch players for this game is Nicholas Seibold for RB Leipzig. And then we've got Christian Eriksen over on Wolfsburg. However, he's on the bench. He is not starting today. So Christian Eriksen should be making a cameo sometime today, and that's when that battle between Seiwald and Eriksen will be pivotal. Up front, we have a front three of Romelu Cruz. He's done quite well since coming here from Göztepe over in Turkey. And then we have Johan Bakayoko from the right hand side and Yan Diamonde starting on the left. So if you can hear me as well, make sure wherever you are watching this, put your comments down in the chat. Nothing's come through the chat yet, so let me know where you're watching this and we will go that way and I'll highlight your comments. Just a quick little bit of admin stuff before we start the game. Make sure to join the RB Fans Discord community, which is on your screens now. If you're watching on mobile or tablets, you can tap it. Otherwise, you can click the link there. It's also in the show notes as well across the multiple platforms. You can also listen to the RBL Talk podcast. I go in depth tactically each week, each match day as well. You can find that by clicking the link there, going to www.rbltalk.com. And you can find it all there wherever you get your podcasts. Also, make sure that you get your free RB Leipzig news in English. It's a page that I update, try to update it every single day. There are a couple of days I sometimes don't get around to doing that, but it has full sources of all the latest RB Leipzig news from multiple reputable sources, from Get German Football News, Bulleye News, RB Leipzig homepage, Kicker, RB Live, many more. And also join the free Patreon as well. If you want to help support me do what I do with my work, you don't have to be an RBL Talk member. There are memberships if you decide to join up in that regard, and you get some benefits. You get ad-free episodes, a whole lot more as well, episodes early whenever they're released. But the free tier, you get freebies from time to time as well. So make sure to join that as well. So it's a nice atmosphere so far. It was quite intriguing actually when it came to the coaches with this game, as both of them are quite relatively new. So obviously, Ole Werner has been in the Bundesliga for quite some time. He was originally SV Werder Bremen's coach or manager before he's now come over to us. And now he has been doing quite well at RB Leipzig, and the general consensus is that he'd be quite well. I'd still give him another month just to make sure that I don't see us dropping off or anything like that. Just want to make sure that these early games aren't the new manager syndrome where you'll always do well. So I think what Ole Werner here is going to get past that stage. I still think we're in that stage at the moment, but I think what Ole Werner is doing is building quite well. We're getting a good attacking philosophy, getting the Red Bull or the RB Leipzig way of football back as well. So I do see in the coming months everything to actually come along together a lot more nicely. For some reason, my chat doesn't want to work, which is quite interesting. Ah, there we go. It's decided to work. Just press this button here to open the chat. There we go. So as you can see, everyone, if you do a chat, you can do this, and I'll highlight it as well like that. That's the Facebook one, actually. Surprisingly, I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to be working over on the YouTube end. I'll have to double check to see what's happening over there. So I can see some comments. It's just it didn't show up on my end, but that's all right. So comments do seem to be working on YouTube. It's just that it didn't show up on my end. We'll deal with that as we go because all streaming services are up, running, and working. Welcome to everyone over there, over on Instagram as well as over on Twitter. To make sure that you get involved with the stream, please go to one of the other sources, either by going to Riverside, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, so I can highlight your comments. Otherwise, if you just want to listen to me and watch the stream as well or just listen to it and you don't want to get involved, that's also okay. It's just that if you would like to get involved, please understand that I can only highlight comments from certain platforms. As it looks like RB Leipzig has won the toss with David Raum. Let me know what your thoughts are actually on David Raum and his new appointancy as captain. Me, I was a little disappointed when Willie Orban lost the captaincy. I still am. I won't be judging David Raum on his captaincy until the end of the season, but so far he's been doing quite well. So we're almost underway. And just to make sure that we are ready, we will have the scoreline. Let me know what you think, if the scoreline should be in the middle or if I should put it down on the bottom left. It's probably better off looking on the left-hand side, to be honest. Let's do that. There we go. So there's about 2,300 odd fans of RB Leipzig fans travelling over to this one, who've gone over to Wolfsburg and have made the travel there. So if you're listening all the way over there as well, listening to me, which I've been told that some people do listen to me while in the stadium, it's glad to have your company this evening. Hope you enjoy the game and the stadium. And if you're watching or just listening to me as well, wherever you are around the world, it's been a pleasure so far to have you welcome aboard. So RB Leipzig all in full white this evening instead of having their usual red shorts and also the red socks as we get game under play. And Amora's going forward. He's got the first strike too. Nice and easy one though for Peter Galacci. So goalkeepers always want to get their hands on the ball quite early, which is good to see. Any goalkeeper in world football should be making those saves. It was a nice placed effort from Amora, but that was more of a to see how if the keeper's not caught napping, and pretty much just testing the conditions as well, which it does seem to be a little bit murky there. Might be a little bit more humid as the ground looks like it's had a good soaking as well this evening. Just don't mind me a quick moment while I do a quick test on something. Yep, that's working beautiful. Great to see. Anyone that's wondering where I'm from, I'm actually from Australia. So I've been an RB Leipzig fan basically since the inception of the club. And I've been following this team through all the leagues, and I've heard it all before when it comes to all the abuse and things like that. So if there's nothing that I haven't heard. And there's probably a foul there from Gardner. Sorry, Willie Orban. Just saw the 4 there. And it looks like we've given a foul on Wimmer. Ironically enough, it's Nicholas Seiwald, the culprit there. And they actually had a video of them both playing EA Sports, was it Football Club now, not FIFA. Football Club 26, I think it is, the new one. And both Christoph Baumgartner and Nicholas Seiwald were both rated 77, which I thought was a little bit underdone, to be honest. I honestly think they were supposed to be rated a bit higher. as we take this Wolfsburg take the free kick, take it short to his left. This could be a goal here. Oh, it's gone wide and just outside. Don't mind me, I'm going to be the customer and have a Red Bull. So Wolfsburg have the first corner of the day, and it will be down on the right-hand side with Wimmer also to take it. He's got a knee brace on as well, actually. It was taken centrally, and looks like it's gone out for a goal kick. It's good to hear English commentary in the build-up of this. They were calling the Wolfsburg goalkeeper Simeone as well, because that's exactly what I called him up in the preview of this game. So even though it says Simon or something like that, but good to make sure that I always get these dialects properly and done correctly. As normally, that's probably one of the best places I can work on, I would say, is my dialect. As RB Leipzig now have the ball going forward, pass to Diamande on the left. He does to Lekeba. And still come back. I do like what I see from Diamande. And we've got a corner kick on the left here with David Raum. So if you're just joining in, welcome to the live stream wherever you are watching or listening to this around the world. My name is Justin Crozer. I am the host of the RBL Talk podcast, the global podcast on RB Leipzig in English. And we're 5 minutes into this Bundesliga matchday 5 with scores of 0-0. They've played it very short here for this first one, and it's a goal. No, it's offside. It has to be. It's offside. So Romelu has been caught offside. This will be very interesting. I did think he was a little bit past the last man, actually, from the angle that I saw as well. And yeah, it's actually David Raum, I think they used as the offside marker there. Which whenever you play really short free kicks, especially from the corner flag, you have to be very careful. And this is both part on Diamande and part on David Raum, because David Raum should know better that when you make when you're on the corner and you do your free kick or the corner kick, and then if you play it again back short to back to the corner kick taker, you now have to go from where the defensive line is, and you have to go behind that before that actually, otherwise you get offside straight away. So that's David Raum's fault there. He should know better to get himself more closer onside. But it's a little bit of a warning shot there from Wolfsburg. Also, let me know down in the comments section what you think the scoreline will be in this game. If you listen to the podcast during the week, I decided it would be a 2-1 win for RB Leipzig. So I'm hoping it's going to be the same. Just need to double check on something here. Oh, that's a goal. Wow. That was shocking. I think that took a deflection. Let's have a look here. With Bakayoko scoring, and I will change the online score there. Just want to make sure that it's not going to be any offside. Okay, I think it does take a deflection. Nice assist there from Romelu. And oh no, absolutely. It's completely Bakayoko's. What a strike. What a strike. Completely just done everyone. He had 3 defenders in front of him as well, so Very good. There we go. Update the score. So if you just joined in, we're just coming into the 8th minute now, and RB Leipzig have just gotten the first goal of the game, with Johan Bakayoko scoring his second goal as Amora was gifted the goal to RB Leipzig due to giving the ball away in a dangerous position. RB Leipzig managed to have a nice fast break on the counter attack, and it was a Bakayoko getting a lovely pass from Romelu Cruz. Had to beat three defenders, and he did so with ease. As we're going forward again with Odrago with a beautiful dribbling here to Bakayoko. Oh, very, very bad pass there from Bakayoko. Too much weight on it. Good idea, though, to Diamande, and he's quite happy about it. Diamande gives the thumbs up to his teammates. Right idea, just poor execution. But you want to see that as well. You'd rather those mistakes, because then once they do it more often and more often than not, they'll end up making the teams come together. Because what people have got to realize is that we're also a very new team. So this team has really had only just about a month, maybe a little bit more, to start playing together. So you can starting to see what's happening with the team as well, slowly getting together. So welcome to the stream there from Avateres. I'm probably going to say this wrong. Avateres. I do apologize. It says, let's put that back up again. It says a goal with 0.08 xG going in. Other years that was unthinked of. Great start to the season. Absolutely a great start of the season. We have been. It's probably our best attacking season when it comes to scoring. Probably since maybe. Probably about 20. I'm going to say 2018. Most likely, as RB Leipzig have another corner kick here. Again on the left hand side. Raum again to take it. And this one's gone across everyone, but it's gone to the right hand side to Bakayoko. And we're just going to switch and change play. Poor pass from Baku, but Raum does pick it up, so it's okay. Diamande with a nice cutback. Shoot, lad. It's gone out for another corner kick. A couple of things here we need to fix up on, and one of them is getting onside when it comes to creating our chances. Second is maybe just our final pass is a bit more weighty than normal. So we just need to make sure that that final pass isn't as heavy. Let me know what you think of the first goal as well, watching the stream or listening to the stream. What you thought of that first goal from RB Leipzig. Came in the 8th minute, and it looked a little bit ugly, but it doesn't matter about if it's pretty football or not. What matters is if it's most effective. So what I have liked so far is that the transition from defense to attack as well has been quite good. And it was a good decision as well to get rid of Lewis Openda. As much as he's in the old system, he would have been fine. Now, if he would have to reinvent himself almost as a right or left winger, because as a striker, he's not able to be. I did put him as the most important player, but that's also because of the position that he was going to play. He would have to hold the ball, twist and turn, be able to fend off. He had those qualities, but the thing that always let him down was going to ground too easily. So just coming into the 14th minute of play now. And I would like to know, everyone that's watching, what do you think so far of the first half? Or even if you're just listening to this as well and you're interacting with the stream, let me know what you think the game has been. Uh, I'm liking what happening down on the right hand side here with Bakayoko. He's always the danger at the moment going forward. And for is the most expensive signing as well. You want him to start scoring goals, and he has been. So mm. Baumgartner almost curls one in. He just didn't get his foot around that enough. So with Baumgartner, when he shot that, as you can see, when he shot it towards more the higher up of the foot, closer towards where the top of the toe is. He's not really going to get much curl and penetration there. He needs to get more in the middle to the top there, and really wrap his foot around it to be able to get that curl. I mean, Baumgartner's also a he plays as a attacking midfielder. Also can play as a striker. I'd like to see a bit more of Timo Werner as well in this game because Timo technically should be scoring those types of goals if he gets in those positions. Me personally, I think it was a bit disappointing that we didn't have Timo Werner in the last game. He was in the matchday squad, but he didn't even make an appearance off the bench. So I was saying to someone over on Facebook earlier, or this evening, or this afternoon, depending on where you're watching this from, that Timo should play. And for me, he actually would start. He was going to start as the left winger in place of Diamande. And then Diamande would come on, around about 65 minutes, 70 minutes, just to cause havoc. As it looks like Wolfsburg might get a goal here. No. Great defending. Throw back to the chats at the moment. And I want to see a game where Conrad Harder starts in his first game. He was very energetic. Absolutely. I also think that Conrad Harder should be starting as well. Let's just change it to this so it doesn't turn off. I do think Conrad Harder should be starting a game soon. I don't know why he hasn't. Me personally, Conrad would actually have started this game specifically, but that's because if I do apologize if I look a bit tired. um, the reason why for me Conrad Harder would start is because Romelu has started every single game, and it's about time that we do a little bit of squad rotation and make sure that everyone gets a start. I don't think he's going to be not starting for long, so I think he'll be in the starting lineup sooner rather than later. But hopefully, it's coming within the start of next month, maybe next match day. Or even, I think we've got the DFB Pokal coming up next month as well. I do believe that is in October. So hopefully at the worst, that's the end of October when we play Cottbus. So yeah, hopefully he starts. Conrad Harder starts in the game against Dortmund. If not, which I don't think will probably happen, maybe he does it against Hamburg SV. And apologies there, the score has decided to go away. So let's just put that back up there. Nope, sorry. There we go. So coming into the 19th minute almost, and both teams have had a couple of good chances. RB Leipzig have scored through Bakayoko in the 8th minute. Wolfsburg have had a couple of chances. The most recent one just a couple of moments ago. And it does look like that Wolfsburg are starting to kick into gear here. They're playing a lot more better closing 1-2 passes. Great interception there from Diamande. Really tracked back hard then. I also want to see more of Martin van der Voort. I know Peter Galacci has been a great goalkeeper for us for so long, but here we go. Rams caught offside. Oh, lucky. He almost could have gotten a penalty away there, Mr. David Raum. It does go away for a. I have to clap for that one. It goes away for a corner kick here. Maybe a goal kick, actually. Raum slides in, gets nothing but ball. Very good. It's gone out for a goal kick. That's even better. A much better result. No, it is going for a corner. My apologies. It's just taken quite some time to do the setup. So we'll see where this ball comes in from. It should be Patrick Wimmer again. This is down on the right-hand side for Wolfsburg. Let's see where this ball goes. It's Arnold to the back right post, or the back far post, I should say. It's gone out for another corner, as Ouedraogo has headed that out for another corner. So back-to-back corners here. Looks like Wimmer's going to take the one from the right-hand side. Pardon me, I should say the left-hand side. And this one goes to the close post, but easily headed away from Baumgartner. Just got to control the ball, boys. It's a bit all over the place. And there we go. Beautiful interception there from Baku. And he's streaming forward as well. Ouedraogo has the ball on the right-hand side. Nice step overs. Passes to his left, back to Baku. And his cross doesn't go past the first man at Jens, I think that is. And it's gone out for a corner kick for RB Leipzig on the left-hand side. So a few moments there of play with some more set pieces, almost end-to-end stuff. Let's see if we can get a goal from this corner kick. David Raum should be going to an outswinger, but also to the back post. So just on the goal area, I would say. It's almost where it goes, but it goes more central. And it's been headed away from Wolfsburg. Another cross, coming in from David Raum. It's been dealt with quite easily and out for a throw-in. Now, Wolfsburg will probably park the bus here and get a lot of players back. We might need to not be so hasty in our build-up play. The throw-in goes straight into the box. And it's just bobbing around a little bit. And now we build up, and this is what I was looking for. Us to actually take a little bit of territory away, but try to have some more space for a build-up. As you can see, Wolfsburg are pushing all their men almost into the goals and really having a low block. There you go. The build-up play is quite good here. Seiwald doesn't know what he's doing. Manages to still get a good pass away. David Raum is crossing on point today. Even if they haven't beaten the first man, they've been very deadly. So just got to be careful that. And it looks like Diamonde gets a yellow card. I don't know what for. Can someone tell me why the bloody heck he got a... There we go. We didn't really do anything. Whatever. I can't remember who the official is this evening. Dr. Seuss, maybe? I wrote it on social media. Because I get everyone, like all the I get the what do you call it, the officials, and I send them out per week. So, Dr. Ruben, I don't know. I have to have a look. Dr. Robin Braun. There we go. So Dr. Robin Braun for today's fixture. Also, if you are watching or listening to the stream, if you could do me a favor and like this, or like and or comment wherever you're watching this from, and if you can also share it as well. Why Diamondo goes forward, shoot son. Oh wow, Bakayoko almost just got a tap in. Amora is giving away a couple of times. We got a corner kick here. This will be coming from the right hand side. I know it's a goal kick. My apologies. Yeah, so if you could like wherever you're watching this across social media, share it as well. If you're watching this over on certain things like Twitter or Facebook or something, really helps out the show, gain traction and things like that. It's much appreciated. And sit back and enjoy the commentary and enjoy the game. We've currently got a free kick here for Wolfsburg in the 26th minute, just coming into the 27th minute shortly. So we will just need to be very careful here that, one, we keep a nice shape. So if we can catch them offside, that'd be great. But more so, make sure that the ball isn't going to be passed and weighted well into the box where they can get a header or maybe a volley or something towards goal. So it's what we're going to be mindful of here. Also, if they play it short and they also try to go from, they're playing on the right hand side, if they bring it down closer to the camera down on the left, which could also be an option, which is exactly what's happened, but they did it short. So that's the second time they've done that. And then they really squeeze us in transition. Bakayoko's done quite well. I go long pass from Orban. Was alright. We're just going to slowly build up the play again. Get our shape back. Excuse me. Going back to some more comments. Diamonde is like the worst dribbler I have ever seen. That's quite interesting. What makes you say that, to be honest? I don't think he's a bad dribbler by any means. I think that he does a lot more stepovers and things like that and doesn't keep the ball too close to him. I mean, he's only 18 years old, so he's got a lot to work on. He's more of a player that is good with 1v1s, and then he's able to nutmeg or get around defenders with his dribbling. So, yeah, it'd be quite interesting. I would like to know why you think he's the worst dribbler you've ever seen. Yeah, because I've seen other players who are just terrible at dribbling, but Diamante doesn't seem too bad. I mean, especially because he's 18 years old, you know, and he's going to get better as the more we play him and the more confidence he gets, the better he's going to be. So, Like he's another player that he has a high ceiling. He could end up easily scoring, 10 goals easily a season at a bare minimum. So, so the worst best. He dribble very chaotic, like he has no control, but he still passes defenders. I see what you mean. So, I mean, yes, he can work a little bit on his close ball skills, like his dribbling, like his close ball control. Um, but he's only 18 years old, so he's gonna learn that as well. So I think what you're meaning is that when he does do his dribble, his technique, it's not the ball isn't as close as it probably should be, and when he does touch the ball going forward, he maybe is a little bit too heavy on the ball there, so he makes the distance between himself and the ball a bit too far. So that's probably what you're picking up on there. Um, that's something that himself can look at, and obviously the officials at RB Leipzig, because we're such a great club for um, what is it like tweaking like players' abilities, especially when they're young. So if you've got like any errors or something like that in their game and any of their skills, especially when they're still developing, we're one of those clubs that can really fix those things up. As Patrick Wimmer shoots the ball right over the crossbar, just coming into the 30th minute on the half an hour mark. So got to be a bit more careful there. Um, Good to see Drago again winning the ball back as well. He looks so tall and lanky, Drago, but boy, he's such a fantastic dribbler. Baumgartner streaming with the ball. Diamande has the ball to Raum, and it's gone almost anywhere, but it does get into the keeper's hands. As Bakayoko did try to force that ball in. Really loving the double pivot there with Ordrago, especially dribbling that ball all the way from essentially the defensive third. And here we go. Wolfsburg will score here if they don't get past. They did. So I meant to say they will score if they do get past. But thankfully it was blocked and stopped in its tracks from the RB Leipzig defense. Haven't had to call much of Cyborg's name today, which is quite good because, like I said in the podcast episode, he's the silent achiever. He's not going to win the highlight reel or anything like that. With Nicholas Seibold, he's one of those players where he's just going to do his job and making sure he stops those passing lanes, wins the ball back, starts attacks as well. Maybe there's a couple of things he needs to work on. For instance, his attacking contributions, maybe like the assists or goals. But other than that, he's one of those players that just does his job. You don't think about it, and you don't really notice it until if I say watch where he is, and if you actually watch where Cyborg is now, he's actually in the middle of the players. So even though Baumgartner was picked in this central area of the midfield three, it's actually Nicholas Seibold. It's essentially that player, or he's at least the central defensive midfielding player of the midfield three, just in front of the back four. So Nice build-up play here from Baku. Don't like how we just randomly stopped though, because that gave them time to bring all their players back, and now we have to shift everything. Excuse me. So passing back is the right move here, because that way you shift everyone forward, because we went too far forward, then everyone flooded back, and now we push forward, and Diamande just step around him and shoot, son. No, so really crafty young lad with step overs and things like that. And Bakayoko almost scores a second goal, where it's tipped over the crossbar from the Wolfsburg keeper. We might need to start getting a couple of these goals or search this out, start getting a couple of these chances into goals. A little worried that the one goal buffer isn't going to be enough. David Raum has the corner kick coming in, goes straight to the goalkeeper, and it's punched away. RB Leipzig will just redo their build-up play. Just need to actually control the ball. This ball's doing nothing but headers at the moment. And finally, someone brings the ball down. And coming into the 36th minute. I think we should start pressing a little bit more here, to be honest. I mean, I know they're playing out of their back, but if we press them harder here, maybe a 2v1, here we go. Turn the ball over and we could possibly get a cheap shot at goal. Wolfsburg also struggling to, when they build up play, they're making a risky pass, and the Leipzig players we're cutting it off. We're either reading it or Wolfsburg execution has been poor. So, here we go. Wimmer's going forward. Nicholas Seiwald does well here. See, they're the little things there this is what I mean from Nicholas Seiwald, that you're not going to notice it. He's just going to do his job, and he's not going to get on the highlight reel or nothing like that. But he made a crucial interception there against his fellow Austrian international counterpart. If he didn't make that challenge or make that interception, then Wolfsburg would have had a clear shot at goal. But instead, you protect the goalkeeper, and then you don't have to worry about going that far. So here, Raum will just need to cut off the angle, which he does well, straight into himself, and then it just trickles out back to Diamande, and he's just going to dribble straight down. Very great skill there. Hopefully that goes out for a corner. It is, yeah. So otherwise I was going to say that was a very poor pass from Baumgartner. So, yeah, it's come off Patrick Wimmer. So we have another corner kick on the right-hand side. That's probably the 6th corner, I'm going to say, for the game. Let's have a quick look here. Hits us exactly our 6th corner. There you go. That's a very good guess. Got David Raum again with the corner kick. This one should hopefully go to the back corner. Went more closer with the in swinger. And it's gone out for another corner kick, but this time on the left hand side. So this will be a left footed outswinger. This should pretty much go in between the goal area and the penalty spot if it was me. Let's have a look. No, gone very close. Phew, looked like it was out. I do think that we're very overexposed when it comes to our fullbacks pushing too far forward. And that's something I mentioned on the podcast episode as well, that Wolfsburg will look to exploit us on the counter attack if we manage to lose the ball high up the pitch, with our fullbacks always pushing way too high up. Because we've got both Raum and Baku pushing so far up the pitch here. And for me, to limit that, you want only one to go to push forward, the other one to stay at least in a neutral position, and then if they switch the play, they obviously have the roles reversed. Your left back, so David Raum would then go push back a bit, Baku would then go forward. This also gives you an always stable back three to turn your formation into essentially, instead of a 4-3-3, into a 3-4-3. Which is a lot more manageable than having just two at the back when you're overexposing everyone forward, because you essentially play with like a almost a 3-5-2, but you're playing it in reverse. So instead of a back three, you're playing it with a 2-5-3, because you only have your two centre backs left at the back. We have a corner kick here from Wolfsburg as he does the straight edge X. And the corner misses everyone and goes out for a goal kick. I might have had a little bit of a deflection there from a Wolfsburg header, but it was very poor, and it's just gone out on the left-hand side, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Would like to get that extra goal buffer. This 1-0 isn't the most complete game of football, I would say. I mean, if we go 1-0 up at half-time, I wouldn't be too disappointed. I would like to see Timo Werner come on at half-time at the very least. And I would actually like to see Romelu come off in favour of Timo Werner. But not Timo playing as the striker. I would actually like to see Jan Monday play as a striker. I think he's strong enough and has the speed and skill to be able to play as that holding striker, to hold up the play, pass the ball well. He's got the strength. And then that way, Timo Werner can play as a left winger, and him and Diamande could also swap as well. So if they both swap positions from time to time, just to keep the Wolfsburg fullbacks and centre backs in general guessing, That wouldn't for me wouldn't be a bad tactical idea. If we're not careful here, we're going to concede. It's going to be a throw in a dangerous area for Wolfsburg by the looks of it. Or it might have just come off Fischer here, not Diamande. Thought it came off Diamande, to be honest. There's a throw in for RB Leipzig. David Raum. Gotta be very careful here. Good pass back to Galacci. Breaks the pressure there. Coming up to half time, but let me know your thoughts in the comments section wherever you are watching this live stream or even listening to this live stream, what you've thought of the half so far and also what you think needs to happen in the second half so RB Leipzig can take the full 3 points. And also let me know what you think, or I should say not what you think, what you would like to see in the second half from an RB Leipzig perspective. And Willie Orban has been booked for a challenge, and it's a yellow card for the ex-RB Leipzig captain. Just for a late challenge there, no malice, I should say. But really made him, the Wolfsburg player, earn it. As we have 2 minutes of added time. This will probably play again shortly, but this will be to the left. Yep. Can read Wolfsburg like a book. Good shielding work there from Bakayoko. Oh, Seiwald, very well. Good recovery. Almost lost that one. Just 1 more minute left of the added time. As Ouedraogo passes to Baumgartner, who switches to the right to Bakayoko. Great pass there from Diamande. Ouedraogo's got the ball. Can he get a shot away? No. It's gone out for a goal kick, which will probably be the last play of this half, I would say. And there it is. There's half time in the Volkswagen Arena in Wolfsburg, with RB Leipzig leading at the break 1-0 from a Bakayoko strike, beating 3 defenders. And that happened in the 8th minute. We will be taking some questions as well throughout the halftime break, and I'll also be taking a quick short break myself as well. So I'll do a little bit of admin stuff before I take a break. Make sure that you comment along what you want to see in the second half from an RB Leipzig perspective and what you also think is going to happen in the second half. So a couple of admin things is Make sure to join the RB Fans Discord community. You can tap the link on your screens or tablets, or click the link there on your screen or in the show notes. It's absolutely free. Also, to listen to the RBL Talk podcast, which I am the host of, for tactical previews every game, coming up with tactical reviews and previews of all RB Leipzig games. You can click the link or tap the link there to listen to your favorite the podcast on your favorite podcast directories. You can also get the latest RB Leipzig news in English from reputable sources like Bulleye News, Get German Football News, and many other sources as well. And you can also join the free RB Fans Patreon. So RBL Talks Patreon. You can go there and you can sign up for the free tier. You don't have to be an RBL Talk member. You can if you like for a small fee per month. I think it's $5 Australian. It's like $3.50 or something euro, less even in USDs and British pounds. But if you join the free Patreon, you get some freebies thrown in as well throughout the season. So currently at the Volkswagen Arena, it is RB Leipzig 1, Wolfsburg 0, and I will be back very shortly after this quick break. I would also like to know what you think is happening so far. So let me know what you think of the game so far. Let me know what you'd like to see coming up in the second half, and also let me know what your thoughts and predictions will be for the second half. We'll be back shortly. Sorry about that, everyone. We just had a little bit of a technical issue there. I just slid right back in. So I was just having a look here of how I can, instead of having the side bit there when I'm playing something, we can have the full screen. Anyway, now that we're back after the halftime break, I hope you're all still ready to get this second half underway while we wait for the action to take place. We'll have a look at some of the best players at the moment in the game. So, highlighted player for RB Leipzig was, sorry, it was Nicholas Seiwald. And Nicholas Seiwald has done quite well today. He's been this silent achiever, as I said also in the podcast. Nicholas Seiwald has done some couple of goal saves, but he hasn't really done anything highlight reel worthy. So he's played the full 48 minutes. He's had 20 touches. He's had 15 of 16 passes with an accuracy of 94%. One of those was a key pass. He's won 2 of 4 ground duels, which is an accuracy of 50%. He's done the same thing with aerial duels in terms of winning percentage. He's won 50% of those, winning 1 of 2. He's lost possession just twice. He's also made 2 fouls, which is probably the part of the game that he needs to tweak just that little bit. I also think he's made a couple of interceptions as well, although that doesn't seem to be visible. Here we go, 2 interceptions here as well. So the silent achiever, Nicholas Seiwald, so far doing quite well. It has been a couple of other good players on for RB Leipzig side of things. For me, at the moment, the best player on the ground is Johan Bakayoko for RB Leipzig. He's played the 48 minutes, the full 48. He's scored our only goal and the only goal in the game. He's had 3 total shots, all on target, and he's missed 1 big chance, though. It was a touch over the bar. He had made the Wolfsburg goalkeeper have to make a save. He's also done 15 of 18 passes with an accuracy of 83%. Or I should say 83% completion. He's had 1 out of 2 crosses accurate, and he's had the same thing for long balls, 1 out of 2. He hasn't won a single ground duel. He's only been involved in 1. He's lost possession 5 times, something a little bit to tweak there for Johan Bakayoko, and he's been dribbled past once. On the other side of things, the best player over for Wolfsburg, for me, they're still their captain, Maximilian Arnold, but I think Wolfsburg will be looking to get a little bit more out of their captain there, as he's had 27 touches, he's had 24 of 25 passes completed of an accuracy of 96%. 1 cross one cross which was not completed. So he's tried 1 cross. He's had 1 long ball attempt and also 1 long ball completed. He's only lost possession 3 times, which is really good for a Wolfsburg perspective. And he's only had the biggest problem he has is the 1 error that led to a shot at goal. He hasn't been entirely the worst, though, as Amora has had the same thing. But he's also been dribbled past once. This is another player that is normally quite good for Wolfsburg that we need to probably keep an eye on in the second half if he doesn't come off the pitch, as he's going to be doing a lot better in the second half, Amora, due to the fact that he's been played an absolute horror show at the moment, losing the ball 9 times. Obviously, like I said, that error leading to the shot to goal. He's been dribbled past once as well. He's only had 1 shot on target, has barely touched the ball 25 times for 8 passes that were accurate of 13, with a completion rate of 62%. He's really down on his form at the moment, and I do expect him to bounce back in the second half. Now, looking back at some of your comments, we'll throw it over into the comments section. And hello, Cyril. Welcome to the stream. Good time to see you in the stream. You said you've caught the highlights. Bakayoko indeed very sharp, and we're capitalizing on their mistakes. That's right, Cyril. Haven't really missed a whole lot of things when it comes to the first half. You've missed the first goal. A lot of build-up play has been quite good from an RB Leipzig perspective. We've transitioned the ball well from the final third from defense into attack. We've switched the play quite well. The fullbacks again going a bit too forward, but that is the price you pay with how RB Leipzig play in the setup. We've really been gifted our on-field position in high-depth areas due to the Wolfsburg poor. Mainly, it's been poor final pass and execution from a Wolfsburg perspective. So if there's any Wolfsburg fans listening to this or watching this stream, there's a couple of things that you guys need to tweak there. You're not out of the game completely, but this is far from over at the moment. And RB Leipzig perspective, we really need to make sure that we get that second goal and really try to put the squeeze on the creative spark from the Wolfsburg players. We will be seeing Christian Eriksen at some point, so make sure that we need to really, really stop him from getting any creative outlet in this game, because he will be the difference maker for Wolfsburg. Loris, Romelu performance till now, average. Hasn't done anything fantastic. He's done his job. He's held up the play well. He's had a couple of chances. He did have a goal that was disallowed, but that was David Raum's fault. He was offside. It was a short corner that was played, and David Raum didn't do the usual thing that you do when you play on the corner. You need to go from the corner and then get behind the line. He stayed in front of the line, and obviously he was offside. Otherwise, Romelu would have had a goal. It was a quite good pass, and he headed that in. Other than that, so yeah, he's done all right. So he's been average. He's done what he needs to do as a centre forward in the 4-3-3 lineup. He's held the ball up well. He's passed well. He's been an outlet. He's also been a creator when coming to taking the ball forward as well. So look for him in the second half to get more of the ball and really stamp his authority on the game. Cyril says as well, funny enough, Amora had a masterclass against us last time. We lost like 5-0 or something. Yeah, that's true. If it wasn't for Christian Eriksen, I think Amora probably would have been on player watch again. But Amora has really dropped the ball in this game. And like I said, just a few moments ago, there's something that we're going to have to keep an eye on going forward into the second half, as Amora is one of those players that he's down on his form at the moment, but it only takes a splendid 5-10 minutes from Amora, and maybe he's scored a goal or he's done something. So we still need to make sure that we keep an eye on him. The biggest worry for me, I wouldn't say worry, but my biggest thing to look out for in the second half is seeing Christian Eriksen come onto the pitch and really see that player watch battle start between himself and Nicholas Seiwald, as Nicholas Seiwald has really kept Amora to bay really at the moment, and I don't think that's going to be the swap. It's going to be Amora and Eriksen to make way. Amora to make way for Eriksen. I do think we'll have both on the pitch, but they'll have slightly different roles. So be looking out for that coming up very shortly. If you also got any comments or anything like that, let me know in the stream wherever you are watching this. Hi to you, Trolley, as well. A quick thing as well to everyone while you're all here, and also people who are coming through. If you want to get involved with the episode 100 giveaway of RBL Talk, as episode 100 is coming up next week when we dissect this game from this live stream, and then have a look at our next game after that against Borussia Dortmund. I was going to say Borussia Mönchengladbach. That was going to be wrong. So if you want to get involved for the episode 100, there's a giveaway. I'm giving away 3 RBL Talk memberships over on Patreon. The first prize is 1 year, second prize is 2 months, and third prize is 1 month. And all you have to do is see the pinned post on all social media channels. Pick one wherever you are. It's Blue Sky, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever that may be. Look for the episode 100 giveaway. Like it, like that post, share that post, or retweet it, repost it, depending on platform, and then also tag an RB Leipzig fan as well. So yeah, there's that. So if you want to get involved with that, get involved with that. Charlie also says, I didn't celebrate the goal as much as I did in the last matches, is because I'm getting used to winning. um, is that a good thing or a bad thing, Trolley? Who knows? Getting used to winning. It's not a bad feeling, is it? But yeah, I didn't really celebrate it much either, myself on the stream. I actually got to get myself a better backdrop, because one day I'm going to end up celebrating and smacking it, and then it's all going to come falling over my head. And that'll be a funny sight to see on the stream. But it hasn't happened yet. But as we get into the second half, which is now underway in the Volkswagen Arena. But no, winning is not a bad thing. That's for sure. So, but drop your comments down below what you think is going to happen in this second half, and also what you'd like to see in this second half as well. For me, I want to see Timo Werner. I actually would have started him, as Amora is now. No, it's not. Amora has a beautiful pass coming in. Amora's going to take a shot. It's a goal. No, it's straight over the crossbar. But very, very on our toes there. So this is what I said during the halftime break, that we need to be very careful, as Amora, he's been down in the first half. He hasn't really done anything. He's given away some possession in dangerous areas for us. We've been able to capitalize on that. But, he's a classy player. Classy players, you can't keep them down for long. Good to see Odrago getting on the ball as well, playing well. Raumi's pushing forward. Baumi, he's got the ball still. Like to see Diamande get a goal, to be honest. Drago, it's gone out for a corner kick. Yep. I wonder if Odrago gets another goal. How'd that go? 2 games, like 2 starts, 2 goals. That would be something. Especially for a central midfielder, really. Excuse me. So the 2 players I want to see in this half is one, Timo Werner, and the second one is Christian Eriksen, for Wolfsburg perspective. Bakayoko almost scores his second with a beautiful strike there. Now that Bakayoko is getting into his stride, I should say. It took a couple of games, but he's showing that 22 million euro is worth every penny. To be blatantly honest, I think that's unders. I think we've got some good deals with a lot of the players that we brought in, to be honest. Bakayoko's one. Diamande's another. 18 million euro or 20 million euro, I think it might have been, for an 18-year-old. Great asset. He's great skill set, as well for a winger. He can also play as a striker, might I add. We haven't needed to play him as a striker in this setup, but he can play in that role as well. So he can essentially play across that front 3, which is good to see. And then a couple of other players as well that we got for steel. I mean, Romelu, who's like 23 years old, he's been well. I mean, I'd like to see a bit more goal output from your main striker, but in this setup, you don't really need to rely on a single out-and-out striker like, say how Bayern Munich do. We don't have that just single focal point up front. We essentially have a front 3. So if we had like 12 goals roughly scored from all front 3, speak properly, Justin, we'd be okay, I think. So, so if that's, between Diamande, Romelu, and Bakayoko, And you got, maybe 8, 10 goals chipping in from your subs like Harder and things like that. We'd do all right. So Peter Galacci easily gets that one. Easy save in the end. I'd like to see us play less on this left hand side. We've been over dominant on that left hand side. And that's a trap that we've fallen into for quite some time now, actually. Um, I mean, I know David Raum is such a creative player and he's a good crosser of the ball. And, you want to get Diamande on the ball as well and beating a lot of players 1v1. But as it looks like Cywold is just getting a warning here for a pretty hard challenge on number 11 of Wolfsburg. I don't know the player at the moment. He's just gone straight through him. That player for Wolfsburg is, if I just have a quick look up at the lineup, is doesn't even say, to be honest, unless the players just come on. Here we go. Adam Dagim. Dakim, my apologies. Simeon is not panicking, but he's got some worrying signs there. Again, the final ball from Wolfsburg we're being let off with. It's either poor, the execution's poor, or the actual just pass in general is poor. Like it's to the wrong area. Coming into the 52nd minute, I'd like to see the transfers, the substitutions in the next 10 minutes or so. Right about the 63rd, 65 minute. I would really like to see Timo play a minimum 20 minutes, ideally 25. But it looks like there's a free kick here. A warning here for Castello Lacaba, as he just shields the ball and just the Wolfsburg player goes down pretty easily. To be honest, he's a bit soft there. Get his handbag out and he'll be okay. And that player that went down too easily was. Let's having a quick look here. Was Svenberg. Matthias Svenberg, the Swede. So he's quite soft there. Nice livery here, and it's almost a goal. No, it's eaten up by Peter Galacci. Very good cross in from Arnold. And it was a brilliant header on a platter for Krouliakis. And Galacci manages to stop it and gobble that one up. And I mean, when you don't go directly at the goalkeeper, like, I mean, that's what you want, isn't it? You want your goalkeeper to save anything that goes directly at him. What more can you ask for? It's it's a simple one, a schoolboy save. As RB Leipzig are looking to press forward here with a fast break. With Bakayoko, goes to cut inside and can't get on that sweet left boot. And now it's the opposite end. It's Wolfsburg that have the fast break. And they're also attacking down the same side, but it's the left-hand side for Wolfsburg. They're now having to reset as there's a very good press from RB Leipzig. Romelu starting the press. He's doing well. He's a tireless workhorse, that young man. Gonna have a quick look at some of the comments. Yep. It's Cyril likes my commentary there. Schoolboy save, which it is. By that I mean not very difficult at all. Nice and easy. Directly straight at you. All the schoolboy. The school kids can easily make those saves. And you want to see that as well. You want to see your goalkeeper making those easy schoolboy saves. Can't get much easier than that. Directly at you. As we've got a corner kick to defend from Wolfsburg up on the right hand side. It looked like it's going to be Arnold, the Wolfsburg captain, to take it. We'll see where this goes. Hopefully, it's not to the near post. If it's at the near post, it's going to be a goal, but it's heavily defended by RB Leipzig. So it's back post, and Amora just goes wide of the post. Very disappointed there because we were so too protected at the near post, left the back post exposed, and no one defended it, which is really annoying because you don't want a player getting a free header at it. It's just poor marking, poor man marking. And yeah, even Cyril says, yeah, even I can save that. And so could I. I mean, I know a lot about tactical things and stuff like that. My playing was a little bit, you know, just amateur, I guess you could say. But I'm under 5'6". I'll put it that way. I won't say my exact height, but I'm a very short man, and I'm nowhere near the height to be a goalkeeper. And yeah, I could also have saved that one too. So definitely not alone there. And here we go, have a fast break here, and just cut it in, Bakayoko in. So now the chance is gone because it's too overcrowded. All right, now crossover, back post. Okay. At least we got a corner kick. Corner kick down on the right hand side for RB Leipzig as the 2000, I think it's 2,300 fans and the Volkswagen Arena chanting very loudly, which is currently at the RB Leipzig goals, where all the away RB Leipzig fans are. And if you are listening to this game, I should say this commentary, while you're in the stadium, you're doing a fantastic job with the noise because that's all I can hear. And hopefully we score a goal here for Baku. And it's gone out for nope. Was going to say a corner kick, but it's a goal kick. I thought it took a little bit of a deflection there, but it's just a little bobble. And it's just gone straight over the crossbar. So this will give a much needed break for Wolfsburg to reset with a goal kick. They like to play it short, so high press. But what's happened here? This might be a free kick here and a card for Seibold. And it is. And it's Arnold with the... So they both get carded here or not? No, Arnold goes straight onto Seibold's foot. So that means we have a free kick in a dangerous area. Should be on the penalty arc. We have a free kick. And this would be a David Raum free kick. I want to see David Raum strike this and get a goal. All right, Raumi, you're up. Either Raumi or Baumgartner, I'd say. And it does look like, no, Baumgartner is stepping away. Looks like it's going to be either a free kick taken by David Raum or Romelu. And to be honest, I'd actually like to see Romelu take the free kick. If Romelu is going to stand over it, I think kicking from the right-hand side is a lot better than a left foot with David Raum. Otherwise, you have to do a feint and then really snap at it. Let me know who you think should take the free kick in the comments section below. Me, I say Romelu. Let's see what happens. Round takes it, shoots, and whoa! That was so close, just over the crossbar. I think the goalkeeper had it all the way. It did look like he had it. And again, Wolfsburg give the ball away. They really need to put Christian Eriksen on the pitch because they are just, their build-up play is just shot. And we'll get to your comments section very soon, everyone. We'll just have to call this build-up play here first from Wolfsburg as we come into the 61st minute. Wolfsburg struggling and backtracking a lot, actually, and almost giving it away to the RB Leipzig attackers. Sidewall's pressing very deep as well. We'll just go to the comment section now. And Cyril says David Raum should have taken the free kick. And David Raum also thought the same thing. I mean, he has every right to take it first as well. He's the captain. So if he wanted to take it, then that's on him. You know, he's the captain after all, so he can take that responsibility. Me personally, I just thought that it was better suited for the right footer to go curl around and go over the wall. As David Raum did pick the side that wasn't where the wall was, where the goalkeeper was already naturally protecting and was able to get pretty close to it in the end as well. So looks like Banzuzi will be coming onto the pitch very shortly. I would say it's probably Ordrago and Banzuzi making the switch. As David Raum has the ball to throw in. And it's given it away by David Raum. And this could be a goal here. No, very good defending. Managing to save their hides, so to speak. And it's given away again. Just panicking stations here for RB Leipzig. They're just all over the place. And there's a player down as well. They'll have to have a look at it because I'm pretty sure that's in the penalty area. So let me know in the comments section wherever you're watching this who you would put onto the pitch, and also why. So we'll get into your comment really soon, Cyril. My apologies, I just missed the play there. And the comment says difficult that one to keep from Sorry, I just moved the one. Difficult one that to keep the free kick below the bar, but strike it with power. Absolutely. You need a lot of good technique, and David Raum almost perfected that technique. The reason why I said that it should have been Romelu to take it was because for the right footer, he can get it up and over the wall, and then has more room and more time for the keeper to have to change their footing and then go to make the save. So with David Raum making the free kick with the left foot, exactly where he ended up kicking it, is already kicking it towards and almost at the goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper doesn't have to move much. He just needs to be quick enough. And that change is happening that I did predict. It is Ordrago and Banzuzi. So that is Ordrago off in the 64th minute, and coming on is Ezekiel Banzuzi. And I think that's just more so for fresh legs as well, because in the last game, Ordrago did tighten up a little bit. I almost thought he did his knee again, to be honest, but he said after the game that he was okay, and it was just cramps. But yes, going back to what we said earlier, David Raum, he was kicking where he would kick as a left footer, That's why I said he has to get real close to it and then snap at it if he was going to go like to where the kicking over the wall. So, and also let me know in the comment section below who you would put onto the pitch coming on as our next change for RB Leipzig. I'm expecting Christian Eriksen to be coming on within the next 5 minutes as Diamande streams forward. Just needs to pass to Bakayoko here. And he does. Shoots on. Oh, it's Bakayoko just he overruns it. And Banzuzi with a beautiful strike from distance. And straight at the keeper though. But you would rather make the keeper make the save than not work the keeper at all. So and for a first strike, it's not bad. For me, my next change is Diamande off and Timo Werner on. Similar profile. Obviously, Werner doesn't have the strength to fend off naturally, but Romelu shoots, no. And then maybe a third change as well would either be uh, midfield defense or up front. And it looks like David Raum's given away a free kick here. And it was David Raum that crashed into the Wolfsburg player there. It's a very good strike there from Banzuzi, actually. He shot that with the side of his boot, which was almost caressing that in, but it just belted off his boot. There's a couple of people that have predicted a 1-0 scoreline for RB Leipzig, and I know one of them is watching this live stream at the moment. So let's see if you get the prediction. I'm sort of hoping for at least an extra goal minimum, just so that if we do concede, it's not panicking to try to get all 3 points, because we should be getting, unless something drastically changes in the next quarter of an hour or something like that, we should really be getting all 3 points because we've been the best team all games. So, or I should say, for a majority of the game. Good to see Bakayoko going forward. That's probably another change I would make. Is I'll change one of the fullbacks. I know we don't really have the depth for it at the moment, with both Fingrafe and Delkovic out, but it's probably something that I would look into, because otherwise you're having your fullbacks, which is in the 4-3-3. Your fullbacks are one of the players on the pitch that really do work hard. And I mean, I know we're only playing one game a week almost, which is helpful where there's no European football, but you don't want to overwork those players. Because if you look at what happened to Benny Hendricks is still making his way back, recovery from his ACL. He was overworked, and then, unfortunately, his ACL happened. So I'm just trying to think ahead to make sure that these players stay as fit as possible. As Diamande just really just makes a mess of the Wolfsburg defense here, and we get a corner kick out on the left-hand side. Newsflex, welcome to the stream. Is possible home win? I don't understand what you mean, as RB Leipzig are playing away from home. Unless you're a Wolfsburg fan, then let me know. And do you think it's possible for a Wolfsburg home win? And if that's the case, no, I do think that you guys can possibly get a point. But at the moment, you guys are really not playing well. And you should be bringing on Christian Eriksen, which on cue, he's coming on right now. So depending on what he can muster in the next 20 minutes or 21 minutes, we'll see. So now this real player watch battle begins, coming into the 70th minute with Christian Eriksen coming onto the pitch. It's for Svenberg, so that means Christian Eriksen will be playing as the number 10 currently in this lineup. I think they're playing as a 4-2-3-1. So let's see what Christian Eriksen can do for Wolfsburg to turn the tide into these teams' favour. So Seibold already pressing and going straight close to him, which is good to see. That's the key player watch that I said there, Eriksen and Seibold. I lost my train of thought there. So if you go back there and watch on your streams, everyone, as soon as Eriksen had the ball came close to Eriksen. Seibold was basically breathing down his neck. That's exactly what you want to see from Nicholas Seibold in his position. He needs to make sure that he's basically sticking to him like glue as we take this corner kick short. And Diomande goes to shoot, and it's a deflection from Baumgartner, and it looks like it's offside, I think. Offside for Christoph Baumgartner. So as I was saying, Nicholas Seibold is going to wear Christian Eriksen like a glove, and he needs to make sure that if he's not on him straight away, he needs to be there almost quickly. And he's way far away from him, and Eriksen got an easy touch there. Thankfully, it was just to Peter Galacci. But Seibold needs to really be careful there. So he's now back to his natural position, and he's wearing him like a glove. But yeah, he got caught napping and pressing too far forward. As Baumgartner should pass to his right to Bakayoko. It does. Shoot Bakayoko. So that's Banzuzi, my apologies. And it's gone out for a corner kick for RB Leipzig. Let's have a look at some comments section. Let's see what Eriksen does, is what Cyril is saying. I think he's going to be the difference maker for Wolfsburg. And Newsflex says, home win, please. Home, please win. So nice to see a Wolfsburg fan joining in the stream. It's going to boil down to your chances from what Christian Eriksen can do. Because you don't really have any creative spark at the moment. So we've got about 18 minutes left of play. Eriksen's had a couple of touches on the ball. He's going to get another one with an easy throw in here. Not known for his throw-ins, which he ends up giving it to one of his defenders instead. So let's see this build-up play here from Wolfsburg. So when I look for Eriksen and Seibold's not near him, and here's Eriksen on cue. Seibold's now going forward. Excuse me. Eriksen will take the corner, I think. He should be taking the corner, personally. But look, Seibold not doing well there on Eriksen. Too far away. If he's going to be that far away from Eriksen, he needs to at least cut off the passing lane, so that way he doesn't actually get and receive the ball. Otherwise, he's playing catch up. So let's see what happens here. It's a throw in as well. My apologies. Oh, almost a goal there from Wolfsburg. I think that's gone out for a goal kick. Corner kick. My apologies. Be interesting to see if this is a corner kick. I think it should be. And if it is, I would like to see Christian Eriksen take it. And is Arnold to take it, by the looks of things. So this would be interesting. Just everyone's everywhere. And more are really coming to life in these last couple of minutes. We're looking terrible at defending the set pieces. That we look like we're panicking a bit as Baumgartner's on the floor. Oh, sorry, that's Willie Orban. Not often that Willie Orban stays down. He's normally a tough competitor and a tough customer. I think he's just headbutted the. Can't see what happened. I think he headbutted the ball away, and it was in his face. So. But it will be a goal kick. And we will have around about 16 minutes left of play. Sorry, 14 minutes left of play, plus at a time. So just need to see this one out. Good to see Diamande still got legs in him, even at this late. And it's a foul against Romulu. Wolfsburg take it quickly. The press is beginning very well and very quickly. This would be dangerous. Amora, almost 2v1. Oh, wow. Eriksson almost had a tap in. Almost had a tap in. Who was marking Christian Eriksen there? So let's have a look at the replay here. Seiwald, correct position, was supposed to be marking him, just got lost. So Nicholas Seiwald there was marking him, was trying to cut off the passing lane, but he didn't see this coming, and yeah, just left caught napping. And Eriksson, with a little faint touch, almost guides it in for an equaliser. That will give Wolfsburg's tail up, as Hakim had no idea where the ball was. Looked like he was doing a pirouette to himself. And Diamande, this guy's a tank. He's just running. Like, he's played 75 minutes of football, and the young lad's just bolting through. Like, it's just insane. Really, what's the word? Impressed with Diamande's cardio fitness. It's Dakim, my apologies, not Hakim. But really impressed with Diamande's aerobics. He's able to still be at full pace and at this late into the game. Cyril says, they're coming close. I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of this either, Cyril. But we'll see how we go. As Diamande is coming off now for Antonio Nusa, who is wearing a cast to protect that forearm that has been a break in his forearm. And Conrad Harder is coming on. You've done well, Diamande. I know he's upset because he's just put his shirt over his eyes. Don't be upset, lad. You've done really bloody well. All right. Like to see what Harder can do in these last 12 minutes. And Harder's doing the pressing work, which he should be doing, which is good to see. Now pass to Harder, and here we go. Oh, what a bad touch, mate. What a bad touch. Guy thinks he's Ronaldinho and trying to pass the ball behind himself. We just got to see out these next 12 minutes or so, but another a cushioning goal would be helpful as Baumi goes forward. Pass down to the right-hand side, which they do with Baku. to Bakayoko. Nice little cross, but didn't go anywhere. Hmm. You can see Noosa isn't 100% confident. I mean, he's playing with a broken arm. I understand that and I get that. But, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't be risking him. But if it doesn't do any further damage, then look, you obviously want to see him on the pitch. But with a broken forearm, especially on his right arm, he's gonna struggle to fend off. Like he's gonna fend off with his right arm, and he's gonna struggle to do that, especially if he's gonna be shooting, because you do tend to favor your right hand side when you're fending off as a right footer anyway. As looks like Wolfsburg have a well, they were going forward, but it's passed up now. Horrendous touch, man. Yep. So Cyril thinks of that Conrad Harder touch. He thought that was horrendous. That's probably being nice. Like I said, he thought he was Ronaldinho trying to pass it backwards to himself, but didn't work. And yes, your first touch would have been better. I almost think anyone's first touch would have been better, to be blatantly honest. I think that's just a poor touch in general. We're isolating Ericsson at the moment, so it's good to see. He's not getting the ball. They'll be looking for him in a minute. It'll be the third pass. So after this pass, it'll be towards Ericsson. So this next pass will be towards him. And here he is on the right-hand side. He's going to go for a goal kick, though. And Harder gets fouled. Looks like he just got kicked in the back. Don't like this little keep away ball that we're playing a bit too close here on the left-hand side. All right, they're going to press hard now. We need to, there we go, the big kick out. Preferably not back to Wolfsburg, but yes. So we need to press hard, get the ball. No, it will be a goal here. They just ruined it with their final ball. Wolfsburg should have had a 1-1 there. They couldn't have messed that up if they tried. We were disorganized. We have no idea where we were. We got staggered. There was no position. And yeah, just needed a decent finish. Even just a little bit better with the build-up play as well. I think there's probably about 4 chances. I'll be nice. I'll go 3 chances today at least that Wolfsburg have muddled up. I'd like to see Harder press a little bit more. Let's bring on Timo Werner for 5 minutes. I mean, we'd have to then take off Bakayoko. I'd rather see Bakayoko stay on the pitch, to be honest, but good pressing there from Harder. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think. Do you think RB Leipzig will end up holding off for a 1-0 win? Do you think there's going to be a couple of late goals with some late drama? And if anyone's going to score, who will it be? as we've got about 6 more minutes left of play, and then at a time, I'm going to probably guess maybe 3 minutes of at a time. Throw into Harder. Did well to bring that down. Nice pass through the legs. Switch the play to Realm is free. We end up doing it the hard way, but yep. Now they've had time to shift, so I've got to be quick. Here we go. Smacks in the side netting and he's offside anyway. He's offside by a country mile. Just got to work himself a little bit onside there. Pass to Bakayoko. There we go. Shoots on. Oh, that's how is that not a penalty? Wow, that is a load of... I can't swear. Bullshit. To apologize if there's any children listening to this stream or watching this stream. Remember, make sure to ask your parents if you're allowed to say certain words. Yeah, no, that was baloney. I normally have my soundboard with me. Oh, I wonder, can I do a soundboard live? Let's have a look. Can't find it. Oh, here we go. I should be able to do it. Should we just go, you know what, fucking... Well, no. There we go. Just got to say the word better. So, fuck. There we go. Not working. It's there. But do apologize again. Some more swearing. I mean, I normally swear like a sailor. I try not to on my own podcast, of course, because it's a family-friendly show. And so are these live streams. Yeah, absolute push off there. Like, I don't know how that was not a free kick in the box, man. He's looking at it. Good penalty. You've literally pushed the dude. You can't just put your hands on the dude's chest, man. That there is a penalty. If this is not a penalty, I'll eat my hat somehow. It's a penalty. It doesn't matter if he hasn't controlled the ball. He's pushed him off the damn ball. It's a penalty. Penalty in every game of world football. Any damn league. It's a penalty. You push the dude. And it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Well done, Dr. Braun. Penalty every day of the week. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section below. Tell me why. But I'll tell you one thing. I'd like to have a debate with someone's game enough. In what world of football do you think that you can, as a defender, you can push an attacker with your hands in the box? Who comes and takes the penalty? Let me know. It's going to be Baumgartner by the looks of things. Arnold's having a hissy fit and doesn't like the result. Mate, just cop it and be done with it. I would probably give this to... Ah, look at that. Getting a yellow card. Give him another one. like to see Noosa take the free kick, to be honest, but I mean the penalty, but it's going to be Baumgartner. Not a bad appointment for Baumie to take it. We're not going to say anything else. Is he going to go left? He's going to go right, straight down the middle. Let me know in the comment section below before it happens. And he's missed it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Baumie. Oh, wow. What did you do? Take a slip? Oh, no, you just... Bad placement. That was... Wow. Oh, that hurts my head. Don't ever put on penalties again. Oh, wow. Wow, that penalty. Oh. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning and it's hurting my head. And Cyril said right. Yeah, Baumgartner went right, all right. He went right. He missed everything. Oh, wow. So we've got a couple more minutes to play. 6 minutes due to the... we really should have had that penalty. We missed that. We absolutely butchered that one. Even my stream crashed. Yes, it went off target, Cyril. It went very far to the right. Probably by at least 2 soccer ball lengths. So maybe about a meter or something, roughly. Yeah, pretty bad. Yeah. You can have a look at my match reaction afterwards. It hurts my head thinking about it. I mean, it's almost 1 in the morning for me. I'm tired because I've been at work all day and I've been up since like 6 in the morning my time. But that was painful to watch. It literally hurt my head trying to comprehend how badly you can miss it to the right. But yeah, pretty bad. So we've got 4 more minutes of added time to play to seal out this 1-0 win. Eriksson has the ball, and wearing him like a glove was Baumgartner. David Raum. My apologies. Timo Werner's going to come on the pitch. To be honest, what for? Why are you putting Timo Werner on the pitch with 3 minutes to go, man? Seriously, what is he going to achieve in 3 minutes? What is the point? I mean, I get the Kevin Campbell one, because Kevin Campbell brings experience and solidarity, but Timo Werner and Baumgartner, like, maybe he should have taken the penalty. Did you think about that? Did you think Baumgartner coming onto the pitch, sorry, off the pitch, and then putting Werner on the pitch, he could have taken the penalty? Oh, man. These last changes by old Werner. Well, we've got 3 more minutes to play and counting. Noosa going forward. What's he going to do? Backtracks. What's happening here? So there was going to be a fast break, but we've managed to stop that. Eriksson gets the ball. Cyborg doing his job, wearing him like a glove. Very good. What's going on here? Lots of whistling. We have 2 minutes of play left. It's a throw in at the moment for Wolfsburg. And then their defensive third. So our attacking third. Just don't need to overpress. So Campbell's running ragged. There we go. Good to see. Go, Timo. Go, Timo. Cross it, son. That's a very good cross. See, look at that. Great run, a good cross, and in the space of like 30 seconds. Why did Timo Werner not start? And again, coming in and getting the ball. Mate, this last couple of minutes, just from Timo Werner alone, he deserves a start next week. There you go. Thankfully, Wolfsburg's bad passing. Conrad Harder, go, son. Pass it to Timo. What are you doing? Timo's gone too far. Shoot, Zuzi. Right into fucking Werner, man. Ugh. Well, thankfully, I think we've just got the 1-0. There's only going to be seconds left to play. 20 seconds, maybe, tops. Literally, they've got to make an attack. Otherwise, it's going to be whistle. There it is. Only just that one. Only just. Congratulations to a few people that got the 1-0 guessing result as well. We'll go through a couple of things as well before we end the show. Or I should say end the live stream. So if you've just joined us in the watch along this evening, the victors are RB Leipzig 1-0 by a brilliant strike from Johan Bakayoko in the 8th minute. And he, for me, is my clear man of the match. He also hit the woodwork once in 5 total shots. A couple of other good players as well. For RB Leipzig was Jan Diamande. I thought he was really good out on the left-hand side, on the left flank. Ran all day long until he got subbed out in the 78th minute for, it was Antonio Nusa. Romulo Cruz also did pretty well. Held up the play nicely. Good assist with Johan Bakayoko for the goal of RB Leipzig. Osano Drago, again, really impressive. Played very well. Good dribbling ability, good positioning, good in the challenge. No knock on him at all. Like to see him play full 90 minutes. I know he's coming back, so he only played the 64 minutes. Don't rush too many minutes into him. I would have liked to have seen Timo Werner actually start. He played basically a 60 minutes where his positioning was great, good speed, a good break, a good cross as well. You know, on the run, hard to do. Shows he's still got it. Still a good player. I mean, we all knew that anyway. David Round played well. Christoph Baumgartner put a strike through it. Missing that penalty to the far right. At that point, if you're just going to place it like you're not comfortable with your placement, just straight down the middle or something. Willie Orban did all right as well. I mean, both the fullbacks did. Peter Galacci, nothing bad to say or nothing good to say either. He did his job. Wasn't, you know, brilliant at his brilliant best or anything like that, but he didn't need to be. The battle between Nicholas Seiwald and Christian Eriksen, we only got to see around about 20 minutes of, as I did know that Eriksen wasn't going to start. I did think he was going to come into the game. Christian Eriksen only managed 4 of 7 passes, so 4 accurate at 57%. So he only had those 4 completed. He did get 10 touches of the ball. He did miss a big chance where he ran in towards goal, got a little deft touch, and just missed the right hand side of the post. He made 3 passes into the final third. That's the big thing with Christian Eriksen. He made 4 passes, and out of those 4, 3 of them were into the final third. So you know that they're either sideways or going forward, which is what Wolfsburg really lacked throughout most of the game. Spill on Eriksen, he had 2 recoveries as well. Other than that, a couple of other good players for Wolfsburg was, I think, their captain Maximilian Arnold. He played well pretty much throughout the whole entire game. There was a couple of things where he didn't do successfully, but out of his 64 touches, for me, his 5 defensive contributions were paramount for Wolfsburg, just to try to stop us from being better. The real tale of the take, if you're just joining in, is that RB Leipzig made a few chances, but Wolfsburg really squandered there, especially in the second half. They really should have won that game. Or at least if they didn't win it, they really should have gotten a draw, gotten a point out of it at the very least. I'll go through a couple of admin things as well while I've got everyone in, and I'll stay back a little bit as well to answer any questions. So let me know what you think of the game. Who was your player of the match? And put those comments down below wherever you're watching this live stream or listening to this live stream. If you want to join the RB Fans Discord community, it's free. Tap the link or click the link in the show notes. You can join that free RB Fans community. It's forever growing. It's going well, and enjoying the community over there a lot. If you like what I do and if you enjoyed my commentary today, I do a podcast every week where I go tactical in depth of the games and review the games and preview the games. So there's that as well. Episode 100 is this week. If you want to get your free RB Leipzig news as well, make sure to go to www.rbleipzig.news, which is a domain hack, RB Leipzig News. And you get the latest news there from reputable sources like Get German Football News, Bulleye News, RB Live, RB Leipzig homepage, so many others as well. Also, if you want to help me out a little bit, join the Patreon as a free member. Get freebies throughout the year as well, and things like that. So, RB Leipzig have won match day 5 in the Bundesliga, 1-0 against VfL Wolfsburg. They really should have equalised Wolfsburg a couple of times, but they just didn't have the execution really to get through it in today's game. And I'll make sure I'll give it a couple of minutes for you people as well to put your comments through if you like. As Cyril says, thanks for the watch along. You're more than welcome. I'll go through my thank yous very shortly. If anyone's got anything else to say, I'll make sure that you guys have the time to do that before I do the sign off for this evening. As it's just hit past 1 o'clock a.m. my time, and yes, I do work again today. I always work. It seems like I get 2 days off a week, and unfortunately Saturdays and Sundays are not it, so I do have to work. But if you've got any comments or anything like that to say, whether it's anything that I did throughout the watch along this evening or anything of the game, make sure to drop them below. This stream's gone for 2 hours, 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes. The live stream this evening, we were streaming across, I think, about 6 or 7 different platforms. We were streaming across Instagram, X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I don't know if I said Instagram. I probably did. YouTube as well. I don't think I said that one. I probably did, but anyway. Yeah, so pretty much streaming everywhere possible as well. And I can't forget my podcasting recording software, Riverside, as well. I do my streams with them as well. So no, I don't start my day off yet, Cyril. My day off is actually Monday. So today now being Sunday, it's just in my time, it's just hit 1 a.m. Sunday. I go to work again today as well. Before tonight's live stream, I finished work and it was 2 hours before the stream starts, which is before the game. And I've basically gotten up today, did what I had to do, go to work, come home, have some dinner really quick. At about 9:30, I got home, my time from work, roughly, because I was a bit delayed with traffic and things like that. And then, basically straight into the stream tonight. So I'm a busy man, and then I still do the podcast throughout the week and stuff like that as well. And I wouldn't have it any other way. In sense of I enjoy doing these live streams, and I enjoy doing the podcast for everyone that listens to the show on a regular basis. And even if you've just joined in the shows from time to time, I still appreciate you guys, listening and watching and things like that. Pretty much, I wouldn't be as successful as if I wouldn't be as successful. As I have been over the past few years since I've been doing this since 2022, if it wasn't for everyone who watches and listens to the podcast. So I'll just give a couple more minutes for anyone else that wants to put any comments through, and then I will sign off for this evening. It's been pretty good so far as well. The stream, it's been very interactive. Like Cyril, I'll get through his comment here in a second. Thanks to Cyril and a few other people. For some reason, it's not going to let me go through that, so I'll just answer this question quickly. Cyril, generally, I think we were lucky with the game. Could have easily been a draw. Absolutely agree with you there, Cyril. I think personally, Wolfsburg, they deserved the draw for the grit that they showed. Their just final ball and execution wasn't really good. So in that sense, they missed out basically just because of their own foot skills. If they worked on that, then yeah, they definitely would have had a draw. So yeah, thanks for all the interaction so far with this stream, Cyril, Newsflex, Trolley as well, stopping by, Laureus, and anyone else that I've missed, Avar Teresa's and a few others as well. Thank you all for the interactions and everything of that nature. The next live stream, I'm not too sure when that's going to be. It will be obviously next month in October. I haven't picked a game yet, but if you are an RBL Talk member, you'll find out before anyone else. If you are not an RBL Talk member, you'll still find out before anyone else on the social media channels if you join the Patreon for free. Otherwise, that and it's going to be in the RB Fans Discord as well. So yes, we'll be doing a live stream next month as well. Have to see what happens with my work roster. Sometimes it's a dynamic thing; it changes, and things like that. So if you're just tuned into the stream, the tale of the take is that RB Leipzig were more clinical, got the goal early with a great goal from Johan Bakayoko, beating 3 players, and he ends up scoring the 8th minute, and Wolfsburg had their chances and they couldn't end up taking them, and therefore they decided that they couldn't win it. So a quick thank you to everyone who has joined in at the live stream, and also a thank you to all RBL Talk members for helping me and allowing me to do what I do, and thank you for listening and watching this as well. Until next time, I've been Justin Crozer, the host of RBL Talk. Bye-bye for now.